The U.S. Department of Education was first created in 1867, though it went through several changes before becoming a cabinet-level department in 1979 under President Jimmy Carter. Cabinet-level meaning that it was raised to a high-ranking position within the U.S. government. But why is the Board of Education as effective today, or does their role need to be re-examined?
George Cooper is considering a job at a college and taking Sheldon with him.
Yes!
Is it far away? I hope it's far away.
Maybe it's overseas.
Oh, like Fiji.
Hold your horses. If Sheldon walks out that door, our test scores drop hard. Reserved for Coach Cooper.
Oh, there's my man.
Where?
You, silly.
I'm neither a man nor silly, but all right.
You're so funny, Sheldon.
The best things in life are free.
What did we have here?
Give them to the birds and bees. I keep
More than 150 teachers, some of whom lost their homes in the Eaton fire, are now set to lose their jobs in the Pasadena School District.
The Pasadena School Board voted 6-1 last night to approve these layoffs. Kate County's reporter Cara Finstrom is live outside of the school. And Cara, this is a double blow for a lot of teachers.
I don't want you to think we're completely giving up, but right now we have to take the necessary steps to have the district's fiscal health for the future. We did ask the county, we did ask the governor, we did ask the state superintendent.
Yes, every year we have to hit the number, but we don't think this is a very exceptional year that we can just give stability to our students, our teachers.
Their supporting union, they have been protesting against any layoffs right now, saying that there is so much instability in the district because of all the losses from the Eaton fire. Superintendent Blanco says the move was forced by declining enrollment, rising costs, and the expiration of COVID relief funds. She added that to minimize disruptions in classrooms, these cuts are going to be focused on the central office, and that the district will be trying to find ways to support affected employees.
So she mentioned COVID-related funding. And over the past few years, the U.S. government allocated billions of dollars in emergency funds to help individual businesses and healthcare manage the impact of COVID-19. So during COVID, huge amounts of money was just flowing in like a river into schools, businesses, and government programs. This funding covered SNAP benefits, unemployment benefits. If any of you remember the huge amount of money that people were getting at that time, the extra $600 per week in federal unemployment benefits that were given out. And people were at home, getting that extra money, spending it in various ways, however they wanted to, right? Some of them, I guess you would say, were living their best life, but many people were smart and took that money and invested it in, are now millionaires. And, they took a bad situation and turned it into something good. But COVID-related funds is ending. It's running out for them, right? Especially those who relied on extra SNAP benefits or rental assistance, stuff like that. So we know that people who will struggle the most will be your lower income families. They're going to struggle more with housing and food. Now, certain groups are pushing to extend funding in certain areas, but overall, that pandemic relief money, those funds, they're coming to an end. So many schools received that federal relief money during the pandemic to help with, it was online learning. They hired more people, they have extra staff. So with that money running out, the schools are now facing budget issues. So districts that use that money to hire additional teachers or staff are now cutting those positions because they can't afford it anymore. Now, let's look at a thing here I want to pull up for you. Let's look at pandemicoversight.gov, and the link will be in the description of this video, so you guys can go check that out. And there's other sites as well. But the states received $189.5 billion in relief for schools. So where did that money go? So upgrading indoor air quality, they did some hiring extra staff, buying laptops and online learning software. They expanded their mental health services. summer school, and a whole bunch of other things that I was reading in various articles that will be posted here and in the links below this description of this video. Sorry. But come on. What's the real reason why they're having these budget issues? Some districts misuse those funds, used relief funds for administrative bonuses and salary increases. Let's just call it out. You misused the funds. You know, you might have bought certain items that were not needed. I mean, big money for superintendents and school board members. You got your superintendents, your assistant superintendents, the CFO, the school principal, the assistant school principal. What else you have? You have the big one, athletic director. Big people. All right. So while the teachers are struggling and still have to come out of pocket with their $35K or $40K salary, depending on, you know, how much skin they got in the game, and substitute teachers getting what people would make doing gig work, $100 to $150 a day. And these teachers are out here protesting and parents are upset. They misused the funds, and the money that that's going to the schools is going to their top tier people anyway, that I mentioned before, the superintendents, your board members. Teachers probably didn't even see that money, right? If any of you teachers did see that money, what did they give you? What did they say to you guys? Hey, they had little meetings. Hey, what do you guys need? Do we need more? We need more coffee and energy drinks. You need those K-cups. What did they give you of substance? Did they give you a pencil with Teacher of the Month on it? Did they give you some type of special parking? Or did they order pizza for you guys and give you donuts in the morning? Like, they can't relate to you. They're in a whole different tax bracket taking this money. You may come to, they may come to school, right? Driving an old 2008 Honda Civic, you know, a beater, but their bank account is showing different. They have money. And a lot of us do this. I do this, right? So some of you may go to work looking dirty, not saying you are dirty, but maybe your uniform is just worn out. You're driving a certain type of car, but maybe on the weekend you switch up. You get into your Mercedes Benz. That's what they're doing. They may look like they're relating to you. They may look like they're on your side, like they're trying to help, and they're not. So, for example, when your head hurts and their head hurts, you might think, oh, we're related. They can relate to me. And here's what I mean by that. You might think, oh, they can relate to me. We're the same. But their head hurting is different than how your head hurts. Their head hurts because they were up all night watching movies with the kids and they're a little tired. Your head hurts because you're already in a financial pickle. You're already struggling financially to make ends meet. You get what I'm saying? It's different. So two people getting fired or laid off, they may have investments. They may have, you know, investment accounts, stocks, rental properties, and so on and so forth. They can't relate to you. They've taken this money. They're getting these high salaries. So shout out to those of you that are teachers, that work really hard and that love what you do. And I know some of you are leaving education altogether because of the kids, and I understand. But they're not giving you all the information. They're not giving you the right stuff. And you mad at the wrong people. And you'll probably see in titles, Trump laid me off, or I got fired because of Trump. Trump had nothing to do with this. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below about everything that I mentioned here. If any of you like to add anything to what I talked about, and those of you that are educators, those of you that are teachers, if you want to share any of your stories and stuff like that, leave them in the comments below. You guys take care, be safe. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Take care.